Okay, and we are live. Hello, everyone. We will be starting today's presentation. Since I know today is a very long day of a lot of presentations and different information for you guys, so hopefully you will take as much as you can from today, not only from my presentation, but from all of the different presentations that we will be having. And yeah, I want to say that if you have like any questions during the presentation, either mine or any presentation, be sure to write it in the chat or question section. I am able to see it and read it, so after the presentation, I can answer your questions. And maybe if you will have some questions during the presentations, just feel free to write it and so you won't forget it. And let's start today with our beloved Alsa Cloud Marketplace, what it is, and hopefully you guys know about it. And I will tell you how to get more from it and how to get you the bigger and better revenue margins and usage from it. So let's start. First of all, we have to understand where is our market and where is our economy going to. So we can see from these biggest companies as Gartner or Better Cloud or RightScale, we see the same message throughout different topics that everything is going to the cloud. We see that infrastructure as a service, software as a service, internet as a service, and so on, everything is moving to as a service economy, and software and cloud solutions is no different. So we see here that those resellers who will be first into this transition, who will learn and know the best of the cloud solutions and of the as a service economy overall, will have the best transitions to it, and you will be able to help all of the customers to move to the cloud. So first of all, let's see what our customers is saying that is the most important thing. So first of all is fast adoption. So with the fast adoption, we see that every customer needs to have everything as fast as possible and adopt it to their infrastructure. So here we will see how our marketplace will be able to help you with this. Second thing is advice and assistance. Here, you as our resellers will have to do the job of advising the customer of the newest and most fresh solutions in not only software as a service, but in infrastructure, for example, as in Azure or AWS or any other as a service infrastructure solution, and to transform uh, customers' infrastructure, either or all of their solutions or whatever you call it, to the cloud. Now, first thing is flexible and scalable service. Here is, I think, one of the most important topics and I would say solutions in a cloud business where you can flexibly add, delete, transform the licenses that you order for your reseller. Meaning that if your end customer has, for example, 50 licenses, you don't need to buy 50 perpetual licenses, for example, of Microsoft or for any other vendor. You can have monthly recurring revenue with different solutions. And as you get more or less workers in end customers company, you can simply add or change amount of licenses. And here you have the flexibility of this. And from this third topic comes the consumption-based solution. So meaning you will pay for what you use. So this is the best case example, as I mentioned, that if you have more or less workers, you can simply change the amount of licenses, or for example, you can have a certain amount of virtual machines in Azure, right? You can have different solutions and you can pay only for what you use. And I think nowadays it's very important not to oversell or overcrowd the solutions, but to pay only for what you're using. From this topic, we are moving how we, as your service provider or for internet solution provider, how can help you. So here we see that we have in Also Cloud Marketplace over 1,600 services and over 90 vendors. So what does it say? That we are always trying to get more and more solutions into our cloud marketplace, and it is only one part of our biggest, let's say, platform as a service thing that we can offer. In our platform, we have six main topics that we are usually focusing on. So here we can start from sales. So in sales, we have sales tool where you can put different solutions. For example, you want to offer your client Microsoft backup, you want to offer additional solutions, you can simply put it in your sales tool, sales quote, and then you get this pretty PDF with all of the images and solutions and pricing per month and so on. So this helps you to see what you can offer to your reseller, to your end customers, and to see you don't need to send those emails with pricing that you may lose or something, but you can have everything saved into ACMP and send to your customer this PDF. You can see clearly what is sold there and so on. So second thing is provisioning. So provisioning is one of the strongest suits here, I think, because provisioning lets you, as our customer of also, order licenses very quickly by yourself. Meaning that I think 90%, 95% of licenses you can order and provision them by yourself and get the licenses instantly. We have a few exceptions where you have to wait for a few hours or a day for license, but in reality, 95% of licenses when you provision them, you will get them instantly. You don't need to send emails to our to our ordering team, to your sales team, and so on and so forth. You can simply do everything by yourself. Third thing is billing. Billing is always automated. You are getting your invoice every beginning of a month. So meaning that you will have the same date with all of the licenses that you order through ACMP. This is the one. This is like the topic that I would like to discuss a little bit broader because in billing you will get not only one license, not only for example Microsoft, but you will get all of the ordered licenses that you do in ACMP. You can see that in one invoice, you don't need to go to, let's say, different websites. You don't need to go to Microsoft website. You don't need to go to, I don't know, different backups like Dropsuite. You don't need to go to Cloud Migrators or different website to order. Then you get like three different or four different invoices. You get all of the ordered licenses in one invoice for specific end customer, which is in my opinion really great. Then you can just simply forward the invoice with your margin to the customer. Fourth topic is self-care. With self-care, we are giving uh, logins to you as our reseller, you can give logins to your customer. So he will be able to come to marketplace and order the licenses by himself. Meaning if you are putting correct pricing, if you are putting all of the licenses and so on, a customer can simply order everything by himself, and you as our reseller don't even do anything as a sale, a sort of thing, because everything will be happening automatically. Fifth thing is support. So since we have a lot of vendors, and of course we are from Baltic countries, so we don't have as much, let's say, specialists for every vendor that we have in ACMP. So we have one support group in Germany who is taking care of every vendor. And if something is happening, let's say, deeper in the specific vendor, will it be TeamViewer or Microsoft or any other vendor, we will be we will be talking with that specific vendor, and will not see what is going into your, let's say, infrastructure or into your services. We will be just contacting you and that specific vendor, so we will take care of it pretty fast, and we won't see your um, information. Now the sixth thing is reporting. With reporting, you can see all of the things that is happening in ACMP. Basically, every license that has been ordered throughout the years that you are using ACMP, or once, or specific timelines when it was ordered, you can see everything in our reporting tools. And actually, I calculated before the call, we have over 40 different reports. So that only shows that there is a lot of different things that you can see, but you only need to find them. And if that is a problem, of course, you can contact any country's representative, and I'm sure that they will be more than happy to show how to use different reports there. Now, moving on about services and what we have, and what is biggest advantage here is you can bundle up different solutions. So you have a solution, for example, Microsoft Asset Antivirus, Acronis Backup, and let's take DocuSign because everyone is working from home. You have the solution, and you can simply sell to your customer this solution as with one price, meaning they won't see the price of every single services that you order, but they will only see one specific bundle. And in this case, you can, as our reseller, once again put bigger margins on these services, so they won't be able to track how much they are paying for different services, because the pricing is very different for every service than the MSRP pricing. So here is the very great solution to sell different vendors and to have the best sales. Now, moving on more deeply about our platform, we see that the benefits on the left side, I'm not going to go through all of them, but I would just like to point out one of the most important benefit that we are offering to you, our resellers, is that the last one, no IT investment needed, meaning that we as ALSA, we are doing this ACMP platform as a service thing, where this platform that you are connecting and using maybe some of you every day or couple times a month, whatever the case is, we are selling this platform to different countries. And here we can see that we are selling this platform to America, Russia, Mexican, and so on, Africa, different states, different parts of the world. And you, as our resellers, you get this platform for free. So you don't have to pay anything here. You can use it to your own needs, and you don't really have to do much as just uh, spend some time and to know how to use it. And with knowledge and how to use it, we can start with the key features within ALSA Cloud Marketplace and what is, in my opinion, the best uh, features that we offer here. So first of all, is the marketplace. The marketplace might seem like a little bit tricky to people who don't use it, but it is different marketplaces where you add different services and different pricing for your customers. So here, if you create a specific marketplace for specific customers, you can add and call them, for example, backup marketplace, right? So when reseller logins, he will see only backup solutions with specific margin that you add there. If you do the same with, for example, Microsoft services or workplace services or whatever different services that you can think of, you can have as many marketplaces as you want. So here you can create it and assign to different segments. So basically you can have, for example, your top customers will be getting 5% margin from your side, your lower customers will get 10% margin from your side, and so on and so forth. So basically, you can really play around with this. And once again, with the self-service possibility, customers can log in here and see all of your offerings in their marketplace. Now, private catalog. Private catalog is how to say option to add your own service and offerings into marketplace. So meaning that you can add your own service, whether it be um, computer fixing, it might be some sort of, let's say, hours of technical services that you can offer, or your own solution that you created on Azure or any different solution, right? So here, what you can do is to create different pricings. You can create your own pictures, images, descriptions, contact details, basically whatever you see in marketplace that you usually do and order. So at the same you can do for your own services here, and your customer will be built with the addition of the licenses that you are selling. So for example, if you are selling Microsoft solution, you can sell additional works, or let's say SharePoint configuration or whatever, and add it to this private catalog, and customer will get the same invoice, and you can simply forward it to him. Easy as that. Now, moving on, provisioning. I have talked about this, that you can do it by yourself, order the licenses. It comes pretty fast. And so here I won't go into depths, but just have in mind that basically everything comes very, very fast. All of the licenses are added instantly, and you can have them using and selling to customer instantly. Now, API. API is kind of the topic that is a little bit hard to explain, but here basically we are giving all of the information to you as our resellers, and you can set it up into your own system. So, for example, if customer is going to your site, you have integration between marketplace and your site. You can order licenses in your website, and in our Alsa Cloud marketplace, licenses will be ordered automatically. So here we are giving, as mentioned, information through API. And what is the purpose of reseller is to automate it and put it and set it up into your website or any other um, solution that you can imagine. It doesn't mean that it has to be ordering. You can automatically send, let's say, reports to your email, right? For example, on 15th of every month, you are getting invoice aggregation report to see what has changed. So opportunities are endless, as it says in the description. So basically, whatever you see in ACMP, you can connect it to your own website and set it up. Now, moving on is instant quotes. So it is the sales tool that I have mentioned to you. It is really easy to create the quotes and send them to potential customers. You can, of course, change it and add it. And I know the group is working on this solution right now more than ever. We are trying to, let's say, perfect it. So, for example, that the licenses that you have or that you could offer would become in would be transferred to the quotes. And then when customer, for example, orders backup, only backup, this will go transferred to quotes, and then the quote will be downloaded to PDF, and you will be able to send the PDF straight to customer and say that like, hey, I see that you ordered this backup. Maybe with this backup you would like to order additionally DocuSign or any other service that you can think of. So yeah, the sales tool and quotes, we are really working on it, and I would say a month or two we'll see a pretty big change there that we will of course promote it a little bit later. Now, customer self-service. So here I think everything I have mentioned comes to this topic, that the same as you as a reseller can order, you can give logins to your um, customer and he can come to the marketplace and order it by himself. But you're thinking, okay, if you are giving him the logins, he will come, he will see the green color, he will see also, and he will have a lot of questions. Like, what is also, why we are buying from them, why we are buying from you, what is happening here? So here we see that we can work a little bit with your own branding. So meaning that you can change ACAMP color, you can change also logo to your own company's logo, you can change contacts from also email to your own email. Basically, you can change everything that you see in ACMP. So when you will give the customer self-service logins, it wouldn't be just simply also logo, green color, and so on. Everything will be changed to you. And here I would like to come back to summarize the presentation that with ACMP, with our platform, if you would go through it again, you would see that you can change everything by yourself, by your needs. So meaning you can change colors, you can change logos, you can change emails, you can change pricing, you can put all your own services in our ACMP, right? So basically, you can do whatever you want and then give logins to your customer, and he can go into ACMP, have different questions, different ordering of solutions. Basically, we are lending you the platform. The only thing that you need to do is to invest the time, the resources. Maybe you can connect it to your API, to your website. If you have a lot of customers who is going and ordering through your site, then it is really important and really good implementation, right? Because the customers can order the licenses by themselves. But if you don't want to work it through API, just spend a little bit time in ACMP, just change the colors and so on, give the logins and let the reseller, the customer to order. You may be thinking, okay, but will we know what he orders? What if he won't pay me? So here we have a solution too for this. We have added email notifications. So basically, you can add just simple dot near the uh, responsible person from your team who will get notifications if customer orders licenses. And how about the payment? With the payment, we have added the payment limitations. So meaning you can set, for example, that your customer X can order for 5,000 euros at best, right? Because it is in your, let's say, agreement. And if he reaches that 5,000 limit, he won't be able to order additional licenses. And when he will try to order licenses, he will be stopped, and a responsible person from your team will get notification that is saying like, hey, this customer is trying to order these licenses, but he has reached his credit limit. What you want to do? So here you can give him a call to talk about it and say that, hey, we need payment, or any other option that you can think of. So basically, we have, in my opinion, thought about most of the things that could happen. And yeah, that is it. We are running out of the time. That's basically it of my presentation. So thank you very much for listening. Thank you for being here. And once again, if you have any questions, please contact me or contact anyone from respective country, either Latvia or Estonia, and I'm sure we will be more than happy to help you. So that's it. Hopefully you will join our upcoming webinars, and that's it. Yep. Thank you guys. Take care.